This is the first time I ever saw so many reindeer. Oh my goodness. How do they keep all of them together? How they can't get lost, or they must take good care of them.
We are in the KAUTOKEINO, in a place in the north of Norway.
Uh-huh.
And here is my place in the winter time. And in the summertime I got my reindeer to my summer place. I will be here in the KAUTOKEINO with my reindeer about 1 month, and then I migration to the coast.
Okay.
In April, May.
And it's beautiful down there too.
Very beautiful.
Uh-huh. How long have you been a reindeer herder?
All my life.
All your life,
Yes.
and that was passed on from your great-great-grandparents
Yes. To my
grandparents and
my
your
father,
parents
to me,
to you.
and my son.
Yes.
So I got my first reindeer when I was maybe 1 year old.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So and this is all of this is my brother's reindeer.
Oh, you and your brother.
Yes, only and our children.
And you have to look after them yourselves, or
Yes,
do you have workers?
Yes, we look at them every day, all the winter time and summertime, springtime. So
You look after them all the time.
Yes, every time.
Uh-huh.
I must do it.
Amazing.
Yes, it's amazing.
Yes.
And here I can live in the path of the nature, the reindeer.
Yes.
Yes, it's a good life,
Mm-hmm.
and I will never change it.
Yeah.
Never.
It's just like a trapper, huh?
Yes, it's it.
Trapper, when he's years back when they used to trap, that's the best life that they ever had.
Yes.
They had to leave it because of different things that came up.
Yes.
Yeah, and I just know what you're talking about. You'll never take another job for this.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't work with 7 to 4. I want this life.
How do you keep all your reindeers together?
It's not so problem. Let's just drive around them.
Yeah.
But we get more reindeer over there.
Some more?
Yes, my brother got around to catch them over here. We get a couple of hundred reindeer over there.
What does it mean to be Sami?
For me, it's everything, because I grow up with the Sami culture and my language. So I don't know any other lives.
Uh-huh.
For me, it's everything.
That's right.
Yes, and I hope I can be that all the time, rest of my life, and my children too.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
That's amazing, because that's the way I am with my language,
Yes.
tradition and culture. That's what I'm trying to keep
Yes.
as long as I can,
Yes.
to share it with other
Me too.
people.
Me too, because it's very important for me to keep the language,
Mm-hmm.
so I not lost it, and the big culture take over me. I don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's right.
So,
As much as we could keep it away then.
Yes. Yes.
What are some of the challenges that you see today as a reindeer herder?
The most challenge is the scooters and
Yeah.
4-wheel drives, because my grandpa, he used the reindeer to drive with,
Yeah.
with the sledge
Uh-huh.
after the reindeer. They don't have the scooter and don't have the 4-wheel drives.
Yeah.
And we got the mobile telephone and everything. So very much is changed, because now I can live home at my home, not in the pants of the mountains, because my grandpa, he lives in the labo. We call the labo like the tipi.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the time. So that's
Amazing.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see the teepees around town, and we're wondering, do people still use those maybe to dry meat, or what do they use them for?
They make the smoking meat. You know, we slaughter the reindeer, get in the salt, and then we hang it up and get the smoke.
And make dry meat?
Yes, a little bit dry meat, and the smoke reindeer meat. You know, I got something with me. I will make
Okay.
you something to you today.
Okay.
Yes, so you can try to eat it.
How did you learn your language?
My father always spoke the native language to me and to my siblings, and all the people here do that to their kids. If they know the native language, then that's what they teach their kids. And I think that's really important. And I would hope to do that to my kids, even though I don't live here and my children probably won't live here. I would love for them to know the language.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's important to
I
keep it
think
on.
it's, as for myself, I think it's very important because that's part of your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is.
And that's what makes you strong. When
Yeah.
you know your language,
Yeah.
you know that you belong somewhere.
Yeah, and it's
You
a big
belong-
part of the culture here.
Mhm.
So my mother doesn't speak the language,
Yeah.
so I've always spoken Norwegian with her.
Uh-huh.
But my whole family here has always spoken to me in the Sami, the native language. And I think they do that with everyone who knows the language. That's important.
I'm just amazed, just to hear everybody talking Sami,
Yeah.
and it just blesses me. Even though I don't know, I don't understand anything,
Yeah.
but still it really amazes me because that's what my love is for.
Yeah.
My language and my
Okay.
culture and my tradition.
And I think that if I wouldn't know the native language, I wouldn't have been able to understand the culture the way I do. Yeah.
Amazing how they're pushing all the reindeer up to feed for the night.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, and you saw this all your life.
Yeah. It's a privilege.
Yeah.
It really is.
Uh-huh.
For the past maybe like 50 to 100 years, it has changed a lot from like walking on your skis and behind reindeers to herd the reindeers to now that you have the scooters and the snowmobiles and cell phone signal and now we've built bigger cottages to live in. But I think it will continue to change with time and to evolve. But I really hope that the fundamentals don't change. That's important.
Do you think it's difficult for young people to take this on nowadays? Maybe they're not interested? I don't know.
It might be. But a lot of people here, you have the kind of university here in KAUTOKEINO, where there's an old like school or line of school, both in high school and college. That is for the whole line is for reindeer herding and for reindeer owners. So that's probably a good thing. A lot of people go to that school.
Thank you so much. You make me so happy. Is it ready?
Yes, it's ready. Come over here.
Ali!
Yes, you can sit over there. Here is a smoked reindeer meat. It smells very good.
Mm-hmm.
I will show you how I make it. And you can try to eat it.
Sharpest knife ever.
Yes, it's very sharp.
Oh my goodness.
See here?
And with butter.
Yes, much butter.
This reminds me of when you go muskrat trapping.
Yes.
People used to make fire and make lunch for themselves before
Yes.
they check their tracks.
Yes. And then take like this. Do you make it on the same way? Or
No,
no smoke it?
we don't smoke it, we just eat it like that,
Okay,
without smoking it.
okay.
But we make dry meat.
Yes, you do it. I have
Yeah.
the dry meat with me.
Oh,
Here is the dry
yeah.
meat. Yes,
Oh my goodness.
you can try it too.
Yes.
But first you will try this one.
Yes.
You see the color of the meat when it's smoked. It will be like red
Yeah.
color.
Mm-hmm.
It will be
Get
very
red from
smoke.
from smoke.
Yes.
Reindeer don't even care if you have fire or not.
No. They say stay there and look at that.
Yeah. Look at us, watch us eating.
Yes, now it's very good. You can see. Now.
It's ever tender. Soft.
Yes, very soft. Can eat more.
Sharp knife too.
Yes. Was it good? And you can take this
Well,
one. You can eat like this, me. Take in the butter and
In the butter?
yes, do it. Yes,
Ah, that looks so good.
very good.
I'm gonna take one with fat.
Yes, do it. Was it good?
So good.
So soft and good.
Soft. Oh my goodness.
My name is Laure Johan. We are in KAUTOKEINO, and it's the biggest Sami village, you could say, with a population of about 3,000 people. And currently we're in the Sami High School and the Reindeer Husbandry School. And this is one of the only state schools in all of Norway. And it's a Sami school, so basically in all classes, most of the teachers, they speak Sami, and you know, if you attend this school, learning Sami is also compulsory. And there's a bunch of different classes. So if you know no Sami at all, you can take a bunch of entry-level classes, and if you're completely proficient in the language, there's also classes for you then. So it's very adaptable in that sense. So yeah, it's a Sami school, and you learn a lot of traditional Sami values, such as reindeer herding. There's a separate education course here for reindeer herding, which you can take. And also traditional Sami duetchi, which is like handicraft and sewing traditional garments, and like the snowshoes you saw yesterday, yeah, these types of things. And so yeah, there's a lot of interesting things you can learn here, as well as you have normal school, as you could say, you know, university preparatory, like chemistry, maths, these types of things. So you can kind of choose what type of classes you want to attend. Well, today at our school, it's an open day, so there's a bunch of people coming to visit from different schools around the place, and younger children and students who might come here next year as well. So today there's a lot of classes. They've made their own programs, so they'll show you different things. Like the reindeer herding class, I know they have prepared for you this reindeer sledding.
You know you're going to drive.
It's good. I don't know how. I don't know how.
I don't even know.
You know how to hold it?
Well, if you've grown up traditionally in a Sami environment, you're gonna learn the language basically. But you have a lot of people who, you know, they've grown up here but they don't have fully Sami parents. And, you know, they might not speak the language at home, but they still understand the language and comprehend it. So the school gives a great opportunity to then work on the language and develop your language skills. Well, KAUTOKEINO, I've grown up here basically, lived here my whole life. So even though it's a pretty small place, you know, it holds a special place in my heart. Say, I've grown up here, and all my friends are from here, and all my heritage is from here too. And you know, I've got reindeers here as well. So I think I've always, no matter where I'll go, I'll always somehow be tied to KAUTOKEINO and the people and the culture. KAUTOKEINO originally. Nomadic reindeer people came through here, and with their reindeer herds in the springtime, and then they took camp here. They camped here with their reindeer herds for a while. And since the river is here, it was a very, you know, good for fishing, water, these types of things. So eventually people settled here as well.
Yay! Thank you.
The Sami way of singing, the yoiking.
Yeah? The Sami way of
The
singing.
Sami people have always been yoiking. They have been making the songs, yoiks,
Yeah?
for to the animals, to the areas they live in, and where they go. They have been making these yoiks, and also to persons.
Yes.
So I had my own yoik when I was a little girl from my grandfather, and that was my yoik, my personal yoik. And then everybody got her or his personal yoik.
Each family has their own?
Yes.
Okay.
Each person have his own.
Okay, each person.
First we got the children's yoik, a children's melody. And when we got older, then we had a new yoik. And that's a way to say, I know who you are.
Yeah?
Your grandfather
Okay.
is. And also people like to say that I can tell you my name, but I can also yoik myself. So you know who I am. And I can yoik my grandmother and grandfather and mother and father. That's a way of presenting my history and where I belong. But the story they were telling inside was about the animals, and they also got their yoiks. The fox has his own yoik.
Yeah.
And it's like Säg minus lukkoda loilela, kavilisriepana loilela, loilela, loilela. And the rabbit. Yamila loilela, was the rabbit's yoik. And then the reindeer calf has his own yoik. And when you make a new yoik, then you have to think about the person or the animal you are making the yoik to, and how is the nature of that animal. You can almost see the reindeer calf when it's newborn and trying to run off and play with the other reindeer calves on the mountains. close your eyes and think you are on the mountains, and then you see the cows. Tình mu bò đi xin ta cả đi on mo shok san lo le la lo le la lo le la la Yan tor bò đi xin ta cả đi cùng pe yok san lo le la la